I am just back from work and I got into a huge problem at my work today. And the feelings that I had basically, I just wanted to run away. I felt very sad, kind of like depressed and ashamed of myself almost for missing it. And the problem that I had was I'm not very detail oriented. So I had to edit like a huge Word document and find a lot of like minor changes and I worked on it for like a couple of days. It's like a 1 day thing, but I worked on it for days, and still I kept missing small details here, there, and I realized that damn, the the funny part is this is a problem that I know that I have for over 10 years now. I have spent 10 years trying to understand why I have the problem. Today, I understand why I have the problem. I understand what in my mental makeup led to me having this problem, not being very detail oriented, but still I have the problem. That's where I realized understanding a problem and fixing the problem are two different things. You could understand the problem but never fix it. You could fix the problem but never understand why. And they are two different processes. And I naturally am less detail oriented because I mostly think about concepts, abstract things, and I'm always trying to like connect concepts. So when I'm spending most of my time understanding these concepts, I am not flexing my sensory muscle as much. So when I'm not using my sensory muscles that much, when I do have to use it, it is so painful, tedious, I get so drained. And I feel like a part of me is has like this aversion to it. It's like when you take two magnets and put them where they repel each other and kind of like make them stick, and you have to like apply force, right? That's exactly how I feel. Finding like minute details, writing documentation, doing taxes. This is exactly how I feel. And today I was like, I know exactly why this happened. I know exactly why I am thinking this way and why I'm not as good as I should be in being detail oriented. My job is in data in AI ML field, so there are a lot of minute data stuff that I need to like take care of. So I missed that, but the other person had to check and just point out the errors and be like, you have to be more detail oriented, just send once. And I do such stupid things, like, for example, I sent the same document twice today in the email instead of sending two different documents. I scheduled the same, I had to schedule a meeting tomorrow, but I scheduled it today because I was thinking on how to solve this problem on somewhere else. I was like kind of like operating on autopilot. That missed, and I think about this problem and I want to run away. But I understand why I have this problem, like I explained. But I have to start again from ground zero to fixing it. And what's bizarre is the thing that would fix it for me, I might not even understand why that even worked. Maybe I would, I don't know. But there is a big possibility that the thing that worked for me, the thing that healed me, I would never understand why. And that I don't like. I want to understand why something worked. But I did realize that understanding something and improving and fixing the problem are two different things. If you have any suggestions, put in the comments below. My dream is to create a system where you can change yourself. And I am thinking now, if changing yourself and understanding how to change yourself are two different things or not. That's what I'm thinking now. Well, thank you so much for watching if you watched this far. But I'll tell you a funny thing. This is like a recurring problem. 3 years ago, I was in Windsor in Canada, and for 3 years I kept going to this one Freshco, which is like a big grocery chain. And I'm very narrow minded when it comes to like things. So if I have like a list of 4 items, I would just go tomatoes, go to tomato, get a tomato, cheese, go to cheese, get a cheese, rice, go to rice, get rice, right? One day I had to buy frozen French fries. I was like, I didn't know where to find. I kept finding, and suddenly I had, after like a lot of help, I found an aisle with frozen section that I've never visited in my life, that I didn't even knew existed. Like there is like a section like this in Freshco. I never even knew. And I went to the same Freshco for over 3 years. That's how, so that's how I'm telling you, I'm conscious that I have this problem, but figuring out ways to tackle it is hard. What I'm doing now is I'm just documenting things that I have, like a checklist that I have to kind of like strike off before doing something. So let's see, but I don't know if that's the solution or not. Anyway, thank you for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video.